morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. It's your boy Robbie, and we back with another video. This time we're going to be reacting to The Breakfast Club just hit a pathetic new low. So I kind of been hearing that The Breakfast Club was on the decline, and I could expect that. I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't really watched a interview with The Breakfast Club all the way through in years. It's been years, and that's because I just have other means of getting my information, you know, or maybe I'm just not interested in watching too many interviews with people now. So that's probably why I don't watch it. But this should be pretty interesting. So we're not going to waste any time. Make sure you like, sub up, leave your comments. Let's get straight to the video.
It's looking bad for the Breakfast Club. The end is near. This new PR move they tried to do did not work. It actually made things a whole lot worse. We'll get back to the video shortly, but whether out of 10 times the app and using code FLOP against them for a move that first deposit. In our last video, we discussed how the Breakfast Club has completely lost cultural relevancy. They're absolutely washed. Their own fans are turned against them for a move that I describe as everything wrong with capitalism, just absolutely greedy. And the fans is making it known. One fan says, well, I thought y'all was bigger than the program. They control y'all. Now y'all should know that. Me confused why I couldn't find an Eva Marcel interview on YouTube the other day. Just a ploy. Just wait till this Paramount Warner Brothers deal goes through. Artists will lose more control. That's what happens when a company you work for sign over control. Y'all are just mindless puppets, but I mean the mindless part has always been there. Everyone who ever hated on Tyler shall fall by the way. Yo, people are absolutely like dreading this move the Breakfast Club made, but only them are the last one to realize they made a mistake. One fan says what Netflix is doing with these shows and podcasts is their attempt to destabilize YouTube. They want to be the new YouTube, and the folks at the Breakfast Club got hypnotized by that bag they gave them that they don't see. That is killing the brand. The Breakfast Club is over. Listen here and listen closely. Netflix would never be YouTube. It would never take the place.
I was going to say, not in a million years. Okay. YouTube is king. You know what I'm saying? So you can forget that. That's not happening.
Place of YouTube. Cut it out. The only company in terms of Netflix adjacent that maybe if they try this business model could somehow affect YouTube is maybe Tubi. Because on Tubi, like Tubi is creator-based, meaning you could create a movie and upload it to like the Tubi, right? Like you could make a movie at home today and upload it to Tubi and get a Tubi deal for it probably by next week. Tubi is creator-based. Netflix is not. You can't just hop up, create a podcast, and put it on Netflix. Netflix is not free. Tubi is free. And it sounds absurd. Tubi will have a better chance at destabilizing YouTube than Netflix. That's just 100% fact. iHeart is now hilariously trying to manipulate us into thinking the Breakfast Club is relevant as if we can't feel culture, right? They're now releasing like these skewed statistics to try to prove to us, oh no, like they're not like irrelevant. They're still relevant. So they released like this statistic and everybody on the Breakfast Club reshared this. And it says iHeartMedia morning show The Breakfast Club earns highest ratings in show history in New York on Power 105. Earns highest ratings in show history in New York. So the highest rating is just for New York? All right, man. All right, bro. Record-setting double-digit shares. Huh? What does this mean? What does this even mean? All right? And Charlamagne the God reposted it, and he says, highest ratings in Breakfast Club AM history. That's not what that meant. Gratitude is always my attitude. I truly appreciate every single person who listens to us every morning. Life is really the greatest journey you will be forever on, and we truly thank God for it. Listen, I'm a Charlamagne the God fan, right? I've heard, based on videos like this, I do, Charlamagne the God don't like me, he don't rock with me, he don't F with me. Cool. I still love Charlamagne the God. I still pay homage. He's still in my top 2 media personalities of all time. Academics 1, Charlamagne the God 2. But nonetheless, though, see, when the Breakfast Club was relevant, we didn't need these skewed statistics. Like, we didn't need these random stats to show us they're relevant. We could feel it.
Right.
Culture, we can feel culture. That's the thing about culture. We can feel it. I didn't need to tell you the Breakfast Club was relevant when they were at their peak. I didn't need to. You could feel it.
I would say that the Breakfast Club probably peaked like during the pandemic, and that's just me. Everybody was at home, and so people had nothing to do. It's like, oh, well, let's see what's going on with the Breakfast Club. That's probably when they peaked. Once people started going back outside, Angela Yee, she decided to part ways with the Breakfast Club and do her own solo thing. That's kind of where you somewhat sort of decline. Like I'm thinking about like the Soldier Boy Dre, like that whole like that was probably like the last time I really watched the Breakfast Club interviews. It was when Soldier Boy was on it. I think that was the last time I ever watched the interview all the way through. Yeah.
I didn't need to tell you Kendrick Lamar is a hot rapper. You could feel it. You could feel the impact. You could feel his cultural impact. That's the thing about impact, which is why it doesn't make sense whatsoever if you tell me the numbers are at an all-time high, but then one of your co-hosts on your show is saying that her engagement is hurting, the engagement with the fans is hurting, and she got to find other means and other content to keep the fans engaged. How your numbers are at an all-time high, but the fans are the least engaged has ever been. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't. Now, I know they were very upset at Just Hilarious for keeping it real and confessing to what it really is while they were trying to run propaganda.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be, all the fans that we built up over time, or that they built up, I just got here, that they built up over time on YouTube, oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on our other platforms. But it's okay, because Just Hilarious got that in a bag, shorty. So make sure y'all tune into Just's Thoughts. I started doing a segment where...
Again, I didn't need to hear that. I could feel it. Just like I don't need to see the propped up propaganda numbers, I could feel the impact. It's the culture, man. I am the culture. We are the culture. We could feel it. So, in an attempt, I guess, to respond back to the noise, because they can't just ignore it, man. It's too loud. The fans are too loud. The fans are making it heard. They don't support the Breakfast Club and what they're doing. They sold out. So they attempted to give a response back to the fans, but all they did was spit in the mouths, pause, spit in the faces and the mouths, I don't know why I keep saying mouth, face of their true supporters. They just spit in the face of their true supporters and disrespected the heck out of them with this response video. They made a mockery of the situation. They made a joke out of it. They think it's funny. They gave no answers whatsoever. And it's just sad to see them go out like this, man.
I'm Amy Brown with Front Page News, and today we are following developing news that has left Breakfast Club fans asking one question: what happened to YouTube? For years, millions watched on Page News, and today we are following developing news that has left Breakfast Club fans asking one question: what happened to YouTube? For years, millions watched on YouTube, and now the show has exclusively moved to Netflix, leaving longtime fans frustrated and upset. Well, today we are demanding answers. We're going to talk to the hosts themselves and see what they have to say. Envy, what do you say to fans who say they feel betrayed by the move to Netflix?
I don't know why they would feel betrayed. I mean, you're still getting the same content, and change is great. We're still putting out clips, and you can always comment under our Instagram pages. You do the same thing. I am not the light-skinned sugar cookie.
Hearing the complaint and then choosing to respond to your own thing is disrespectful. Is disrespectful. They know your Instagram page.
I think somebody said it. When you go on Netflix, you're not there to watch a podcast. You know, that's not what you're there for. You're there for series, shows, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then you also got to look at the viewership on YouTube. I'm sure the viewership on YouTube has been down. Like I said, that platform, Breakfast Club, like I said, they've peaked. You feel me? Like, I don't think that there's anyone that goes there that's just like, oh, okay, I'm ready. It used to be a point where you would go on the Breakfast Club and you would be stoked to go. You know what I mean? You would almost, as a viewer, get excited when you see, oh, they about to sit down and talk to such and such. It's not like that anymore. I don't feel that, anymore with the Breakfast Club.
Exist. They don't go to your Instagram page to leave comments about today's show. That's what. No, they comment on the show. The clips are 3 minutes long. They want to see the full interview. They are asking you guys for a free alternative. They're not even saying, hey, keep it on YouTube completely. They're saying, is there an alternative where I could watch the full video podcast, the full thing for free? Or do I have to pay that $19 a month at Netflix to watch something that's been a part of my routine for the last 10 to 15 years? That's what they're asking you. Now, you can say, no, there's no other alternative. Pay the $20 a month or else you're not watching it. We don't care. And that's fine. Let them make their own decision. But trying to, soft launch this and pad this and try to add some cookie flavors to, no, you can't make poop taste like sprinkles. This smells and tastes like shit. Okay? It smells, but you're about to see an absolute lack of respect for the audience. You will think that if they're gonna do this, that these people will actually humor us by actually sitting in front of us and answering questions and responding back to things in a serious manner. No, they decided a 3 to 4 minute, I guess, office-esque vlog where they joke, spit in our faces, and disrespect us for our questions was the best way to handle this.
Envy sounds confident, but during an Instagram Live, Jess Hilarious said engagement is down.
Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence. None.
We also caught up with Lauren LaRosa, who talked about the show's new social strategy. Fans have really been talking about these 3-minute clips. They don't like them. What can you say to them?
There's a lot of things in life that only last for less than 3 minutes, and y'all be fine with it.
Really? That's the answer? Listen, sister, right? We love Lauren LaRosa on this channel.
I see what she was doing.
If Lauren says, hey,
that's bugged out.
That's above my pay grade, go ask the iHeartMedia executives or go ask Charlamagne the God to go ask them. Ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I'm just here to do my job. We understand, sister. We understand. You don't got nothing to do with this. We're not going to hold you accountable.
See, Netflix, they think they Disney now. You know what I mean? Like, they just think, oh, we just going to buy up all this IP and we just going to get all of this. This is kind of the problem in this country. Now, I understand the whole idea of capitalism and wanting to make money or whatever, playing Monopoly, if you will. But buying up everything for the sake of just buying it so that you can make a lot of money. Well, you making a lot of money is solely contingent on people being invested with their time into your product or whatever. If you don't got enough people willing to sign up for Netflix to watch The Breakfast Club, then that was a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? And this could ultimately be their demise, as the title suggests. You know what I'm saying? This might be The Breakfast Club's last run. You feel me?
But when you play in our faces and you make a mockery of our, emotions, and we make a mockery out of our, I think, reasonable critiques, this is when you put yourself in the crosshair. This is when you put yourself in the same chair as those executives, bruh. Because you could have said, go ask the higher ups. That's above my pay grade. But, hey, we don't want to watch no 3 minutes like these nonsense clips y'all send. And the most part, the best clips y'all not even allowed to upload because Netflix don't want to take it away from what they got going on. Man, hey, listen, man, y'all enjoy things that last less than 3 minutes, but now y'all want to complain, huh? And then the journalist asked another really great question that I think the fans have been asking, which is, did y'all take the bag and sell out? Did y'all take the bag and sell out? I was expecting an actual
Well, that's
answer from these
obvious.
people.
They definitely
But
did
instead,
that.
they played in our faces.
What do you say to people who say you're getting a bag over the culture?
Don't worry about our bag. I don't worry about your bag. Now we ain't getting no bag, man. Look, to be honest, man, I am driving the same Honda Civic as J. Cole.
Cap.
And people need to mind their business. We're doing good wherever we go. And I do know how to keep something good, my man, and keep the show good.
Well, obviously not, because fans are saying that the show is no longer going to be what it used to be because it's not on YouTube.
Are you saying I can't keep him in?
And Charlemagne the God, he was kind enough to sit down with us, but he disputes the claims that the numbers are down.
All of these so-called smart people on social media, all of these YouTube bloggers, everybody making these comments. Now, one person has said, how many people are watching on Netflix?
Ooh.
Everybody's talking about what people aren't doing on YouTube. Nobody has asked the one simple question. How many people are watching on Netflix?
Listen, I don't pay for Netflix. Now, I'm just one person. There's millions and millions of people in this country that probably do pay for Netflix. But then you have to then ask the question, how many of them are actually tuning into the Breakfast Club? Because for the sake of conversation, we all know that the Breakfast Club, usually their interviews tend to circle around different propaganda, Black culture. You can't really expect like Caucasian culture to be tuning into this. They don't watch this type of stuff, I'm sure. It might be a small percentage of them that do, that are like tapped in, but the overwhelming majority, they're not checking for this. They're scrolling right past that and they're looking for something that, you know, they really can digest. They don't want to watch this. So I know I'm just one person. The only subscription that I pay for in terms of watching videos is YouTube Premium. That's the only one that I pay for. I did have Disney and all of that, but YouTube is my main driver because one, I watch videos, and two, it's a part of my business. So I have to have premium. But yeah.
Well, that's a great question because a lot of people are saying that the engagement is down. The numbers are down.
How do they know?
But it was Jess Hilarious who started the conversation by bringing up the numbers in the first place.
Fans are saying that no one wants to watch The Breakfast Club anymore, right? Because it's no longer on YouTube. What do you have to say to that?
I ain't even see nobody say that. How dare they?
Cap.
So every March you go viral.
Are we dead ass right now?
This time you went viral for talking about engagement. What did you mean by the Breakfast Club engagement is down?
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Absolutely disgusting stuff. Just
Shit, to dodge
disgusting,
that
man.
one.
I don't know. Just
Damage
nasty
control.
work, man. Just a spit in the face of everybody who support you guys. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Now, making videos like this just makes me more hated. But honestly, I have nothing against these people. I like Charlemagne. I like Just Hilarious. If y'all see this, bruh, just understand it's no bad blood on my end, bruh. I'm just calling it out for what I see it. All right, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? If you're enjoying this video, click on this video right here to find out how.
We actually reacted to that one the other day. Make sure y'all go check that one out. But yeah, man, I honestly think that this is going to probably be the end of the Breakfast Club as we know it. They might do a little bit of restructuring, change some things here and there. I can see that. I can definitely see them being on Netflix, them feeling like they got to either tone it down or make their content a little bit more leaning towards another kind of way. You know, I could see them changing the whole structure of how the Breakfast Club is known for, you know, how it is. So we're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that. I'll be sure to link this video so that y'all can go support the brother, check out some more of his videos. If you made it this far into my video, like I always say, I appreciate y'all. It means a lot that y'all be watching my videos, be putting a lot into them. Make sure you like, sub up to the channel, leave your comments. It's your boy Robbie, and we out.